Hi everyone and welcome back to the retro playthrough, another episode from Legend of Kyrandia book 3 Malcom's Revenge, part 2 of this playthrough. So recently we left Kyrandia and now we are in this dock fort. So what we have to do here? First of all, you need to get rid of the fleas. So every now and then click on Malcom and get rid of the fleas. You can see that he kind of scratches himself if you
Good riddance. Gotcha. 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 Good riddance.
and he should stop doing that at some point.
Gotcha. Good riddance. Gotcha. Good riddance.
There you go.
That feels better.
When you get rid of all of them, he's gonna say that. That's not necessarily needed to do that all the time, but over now and then it's good to do it because otherwise you're gonna die. The flea is gonna attack him and he's gonna have some kind of a heart attack and die. Strange. First thing we have to do is pick up
Good riddance.
that machete, and this guy name is Duke, I think.
Pleased to meet you, Malcolm. I'm Duke.
Where's all the cats?
Where have you been? We took over the island years ago.
Also, when you have too many fleas, you won't be able to talk to anyone, so you won't be able to progress. So that's another thing to remember. Right, let's talk to this cat first.
Mister,
What's up?
go find Fluffy. He's in the jungle.
So we need to find Fluffy, and he's in a jungle. We can talk to other people as well.
Sesame grows like crazy on mid.
So this card can get us around the island to the most important places, but we need to change our attitude to nice. But we need to find Fluffy, and we also need to find some bones that we're gonna use later. So let's go to the right, to the east, and using our machete, cut some foliage. Now, when you cut the foliage, you might encounter snakes and you need to quickly click on them. If you don't do that, they're gonna bite you and you die. There you go. These were like sort of a snakes. I'm calling them snakes because they look like snakes. Now, there's a little hole here that you can put a mouse through. I don't know if that's necessarily needed to do, but I did that on my previous playthroughs, and so as you can see I didn't get any bones here, but that's not a biggie because we're gonna go find Fluffy anyway. We're gonna need bones a bit later, so at the moment just go back and oops,
Where did
this I should specify this jungle is very much like a maze. The best way to travel through it is on that card, but that's after we find Fluffy. So there's one bone. If you go back to the screen, you might be able to find more bones. So you see that I went right from the left. Well, I went left and then back right, and I'm not on the same screen. So that's just remember about this, that if you get lost, you might need to click through those screens quite a lot. Ultimately we need 6 of those bones anyway, so you might as well go through the forest if you need. Worst case scenario, you're gonna get to the part with where there is a card, and you can then take that card and go back to Dockford and start from there. So now I'm on North Beach. We can't do anything here at the moment. We need to impress the captain.
Ahoy there, Captain. I am Malcom from Kyrandia. Is your beautiful boat for hire? I could use a crew like you for my attack on Kyrandia.
Aha! You must be Malcolm, the mad jester. I am Jean-Claude Barbecue, master of the seven seas. At your service.
Jean-Claude Barbecue. You see, Malcolm is scratching again, so you need to get rid of
Gotcha.
the fleas.
Good riddance. Gotcha. Good riddance.
Too many fleas and he will die, trust me. It happened to me so many times.
Gotcha. Good riddance. Gotcha. Good riddance. Good riddance.
You don't need to get rid of all of them. You don't need to get rid of all of them, but it's good to do that, so then at least you don't need to keep doing it. So you talk to the pirates.
Ahoy there, friends.
You'll have to ask.
You need to show Captain that you have some kind of special powers. I'm actually gonna disappear so you can see the full screen in case there is something in the right corner. So, if you set this meter to nice, you'll be able to ride the cart,
Mind if I
Hop on board.
or otherwise you won't be able to do it. Okay, we ended up on Altar of Cats. That's not where we want to be.
thanks?
Sure thing.
So we need to go again
Hey,
Hop on board.
on the cart, and that will hopefully end up at the dock fort. This whole and again we are in North Beach. This is, I think, quite random because sometimes you end up on the beach, sometimes you end up at the dock fort, and you just need to continue doing it until you end up where you want. There you go, we're on dock fort. So that's quite random. When I played this before, the
thanks, buddy.
Sure thing.
the jungle bit, I just got lost. I couldn't go back to Dockford, and I didn't know that you can use the car to go back. So I was constantly going in circles. So have that in mind. We still need those. We need 5 more bones, and I will explain why later. But we're still looking for Fluffy, and you will know you found Fluffy because he's hiding behind a tree. Quite easy to tell.
These are.
So Fluffy should be 3 screens to the left and then up.
These are. These are. These are.
Can't find really many bones, to be honest with you. There you go,
These
there's
are 2.
another bone.
These are.
Well, let's continue left and then we're gonna go up.
These are.
And I don't know if that's randomized again, because sometimes the Fluffy is like 2 screens and then up. Sometimes he's 4 screens and then up. So let's go up now. Yeah, so he's not there. Which is not good for us. We might need to go
These are. These are.
around this again.
These are. These
So let's go again, and now let's go 2 times up and 1 time, 2 times left and 1 times up.
These are
There's another bone there. Okay.
these are
I think it's not, from what I can tell, it's not how many screens you go left. It's the specific screen that you need to encounter to be able to
these are
find Fluffy. It's almost like this is kind of randomized.
these are
There you go. And we got 6 bones, and that's enough for now. Now let's go up, and there's Fluffy. Okay. Now you need to turn it to lie, because you want to lie to him that you are on the same side.
Hey man, nothing. I saw you the whole time. I am Fluffy. Are you with the revolution? Of course. Your cause is mine. Then take this magic mouse and use it wisely. Down with the capitalist dogs.
Okay, we got a mouse. Now we can continue right, so continue east. And we at the altar of the cats. So there is the card that we can go back. But first we need to do something on Colossus Ruins. So take your mouse and click on the ball.
Cats do like mice. I'll bet this magic mouse activates these monuments. Now I'm getting somewhere.
I'm still not sure if I like
Wow!
this graphics.
Unusual security system.
Like it mixes pixel animation and old school point and click games with the 3D elements effects. I'm not a massive fan of that. Don't worry about those stages at the moment. We have to go back to Dogfort, and don't forget to change it to nice so you can
Hey, up on board?
ask the doggy for a ride. Like this animation just happened, sort of rubbish. I mean, I guess in 1994 when this game came out, that was wow.
Thanks.
But in hindsight, this looks a bit silly. And I find this game, Legend of Kyrandia 3, kind of going back to book 1, where
Gotcha.
you had more mazes
Good rip. This is
and stuff was less obvious. Like what I'm gonna show you now in a minute, it's so much less obvious than what it was in Legend of Kyrandia 2. I found Legend of Kyrandia 2 very intuitive of what you're supposed to do, and here is very kind of random, because stuff is randomized, makes it quite difficult. So let's go. So you can go left or right, but you also can go in here into this black hole, and you wouldn't know this because
what
if you
is that
click on it,
old building?
it just said to you that it's an old building. Nothing tells you that you can actually click on it,
More old cat. I'm not afraid.
but you can click into it and walk into it. I had no idea. So now we are inside. Now we can go towards the right. It's quite dark, so we can use the mouse.
Let's see if this has any of.
There you go. So these are the same statues that we saw next to that cat altar of cats.
Was cat excited.
So what you have to do now is use mouse and click on each one of those statues and remember or write down corresponding animation. So the first one is night, this one is sun. I'm not sure if this is randomized or not. If by any chance this book 3 is very so similar to book 1, it will be randomized. And on your playthrough you might have it completely different, so it's best to write that down. Okay. So once you write out all the animations,
Good riddance. Gotcha. Good riddance. Gotcha. Good riddance. Good riddance.
get rid of the fleece. Always welcome. So once you write down all the animations, you can get out from here. And now let's go to Duke, which is the dog that just leans over here. And what you want to do is save the game now. Save this game. What you want to do is give him a bone, and he might or might not give us a stone, and we need 6 of them. That's why you have 6 bones. But after each stone he gives us, we're gonna save the game and then give him another bone, save the game, and so on. If he doesn't give us a bone, if he doesn't give us a stone, then we're gonna reload the save.
Here's something for your pantry.
So
Thanks.
there you go. He gives us a stone, ruby, and then we need 5 more, and we're gonna save the game, so we don't need to repeat that. And he will always give us a different stone, so that's helpful. But
Gotcha. Good. Gotcha.
if he doesn't give us a stone,
Gotcha. Good riddance.
then we would have to go back into the jungle and get more bones, which we don't want to do.
Here's something for your pen.
Thanks.
So he didn't give us a stone. We can load it up. There you go. Back here.
Here's
Thanks.
And that part is definitely randomized, because you might have 3 stones in a row and you might have none and use all the bones. So
here's something.
Thanks.
go amethyst, save the game.
Gotcha. Good. Gotcha. Good. Gotcha. Good. Good riddance. Here.
Thanks.
That's a diamond. And we need 3 more.
Here.
So you remember in the book 1 there was very similar thing that we had to do.
Here.
But we were walking around the forest and finding all those gems. I keep calling them stones. They are gemstones. For me, it's just a stone.
Here.
See, he doesn't give us anything at the moment.
Thanks.
Final emerald. Save the game again. So this is quite repetitive, obviously.
Thanks.
Sapphire, and we need 1 more. Topaz.
Here.
Oh, I was hoping that's gonna give us another one straight away, but no.
Here.
Luckily, even if you die
Here's something.
in this game, you have a second chance, something called second chance, and it will just restart on the same screen that you entered just before you dying. So don't need to worry too much about dying.
Here. Here's
Come on, give us the last one.
here. Here's here.
I don't know if there's a way to force it for him to give us the last one. Maybe there is. Maybe there isn't. I don't know. I think this is
Yes.
faster than keep going. There you go. Topaz. That's the last one we needed.
Gotcha.
I think this
Good,
method is still faster than going to the
good.
jungle
Gotcha.
and keep
Good
getting more
rip.
bones. There you go.
Good rip.
So now let's go. Still nice. Okay, let's go to
Hey,
Hop on board.
Altar of Cats, because that's where we need our stones.
thanks, buddy.
Sure thing.
Unfortunately, you can't really stop this, as in. Oh no, we ended up on the beach. Sorry,
Hey,
Hop on.
we hit the right again. You can't really stop that animation that's gonna happen now. There you go, Altar of Cats. So now
thanks, bud.
Sure thing.
we need to check each of those gemstones correspondent animation. So if I put a ruby here,
Let's try
it's fire, and you're gonna need to add specific gemstone to specific cat statue on the next screen. So we need to check each one of those.
Let's try this. Let's try.
And try not to click twice, because it's gonna just repeat the same animation. Emerald.
Let's try. Let's try this gem.
And the last one,
Let's try
topaz.
this gem on the altar.
Okay. Now we know which animation corresponds to which gemstone. Now we can go to the next screen and assign those to the cats. But I would save game right here, because if you enter it into incorrect cat, after the 6th stone you enter, they're gonna disappear and you're gonna need to get them again. So it's best to save here. So check your notes and put the gemstones in the correct cats. For me, it will be this cat. Sapphire should go here. Ruby, and then if you go right, it'll be 3 more cats. Oh, I think I did it wrong already. Damn it. Oh, okay. You can take them out, so that's good. So Sapphire should go to Scott. I think that's the right way. No.
You'll have to match the gems with the statue,
Okay.
stupid.
Made a mistake. Okay. So I think this cat on the right and the one on the left always make a mistake on those. But we have a save, so that's fine. Okay, so let's do it again. This one. I think this one should be diamond. I think that was the mistake I made before. So this one is the fire ruby. And sapphire goes to this cut. There you go. And once you do it correctly, you should get this magic mouse.
Good work. Let's take that magic and go make arrangements to get off this rock.
Now, use this on yourself.
Oh, great. This is just... Nice work, Squeaky. What should we do now? Go scare some elephants?
We need to find Fluffy again. And just
Are indeed. Just glad to be...
talk to him a few times.
Do I have to stay like this? Need some... Do you have any I could buck? I thought all you Kyrandians always had juice. Here, eat some of mine. Ah,
That's better.
excellent. Nice going, Jungle Boy.
Okay. Now we can go up. We need to go up 3 screens, I think. Until we get to the beach, North Beach. Oop, should quickly clear them. Right, now we need to perform some magic. So we use the crystal mouse and use it on this pirate here in the left corner.
Okay, let's show you boys some magic. Good work. They've got to be impressed with that magic, don't they?
Yeah.
You look good as a mouse, Louis.
You do look pretty funny. Alright, I admit I see some potential with this magic. You've got yourself a ride, Jester.
Great. Let's get away from this flea-infested island. Faster, boys. We're almost there. Let the attack on Kyrandia begin.
This is slightly confusing. We left Kyrandia to now go back to Kyrandia
Come on, boys.
with a crew of
Kyrandia's ours for the taking.
4.
Not so fast, Malcolm. Let's go see what Calic thinks of your little adventure.
You are incorrigible, Malcolm. We have no choice but to banish you to the ends of the earth.
And luckily, we have been able to hire this fine seaman.
to take you there on his ship.
Jean-Claude Barbecue.
Give Mr. Barbecue his feet, please.
Thank you, Monsieur Kalek. It will be my pleasure to rid your country of this scoundrel.
Hey, Malcolm! Your girlfriend Rowena says you earned some money in jail. Here you go.
Okay. So we've been betrayed by that pirate, Captain Barbecue. Right. We got 3 coins. First of all, put the coin in this machine.
That could come in handy.
That gives us insurance policy. So if we do something wrong in the next section, it won't kill us. Now, press the second button, change the button to umbrella, put a coin in and get umbrella. There you go. Then change it again to this floaty.
That look.
And we got a floaty pool toy. The next section is again sort of a maze, so you just need to trust me what to do. Press on the second barrel
Looks
on the
like
left barrel,
I'm
so you go down. Now put a floaty on yourself and you get this pump, and pump this flower.
Let's give it some air. Fun.
Now you can jump on that flower, and this is a cave. It's strange that this game doesn't show you what you're actually looking at, unlike
What
the second one.
no.
So this is basically a cave. You have to click into it and you will see what happens. Okay, so we essentially need to find
What an
2 more caves. So let's just
Here we go.
jump down.
Amazing! You actually did it. I can ride the rapids.
Oh no, I clicked on it. Right. Don't do that.
That insurance really paid. Hey,
I didn't mean to click on that.
that looks
So let's get the stuff again.
great.
And jump into the second barrel again. This game have tendency to over clicking. Like if you click too many times, you will suddenly do it without you asking for it. So
Now I'm ready. What an enormous.
alright, so that's already done. So that's good. So just jump on it again, just in case. Look into the cave again. Obviously, if you didn't make the mistake I did, don't worry about it. Wait until I get to the part where I was just a second ago. I don't know if the creators of this game just wanted to show off 3D animations, but alright.
Here we go.
Right, let's go again. And don't click anywhere. And now take the pump and deflate your floaty.
My friend.
Now you can take the umbrella and use it on this branch.
Let's give the umbrella.
Okay. And now we need to open the umbrella. So use the umbrella on yourself
I will smack the first person.
and click on the rocks below him.
I can float down.
So this is a second cave there.
Amazing! You actually did it.
And now click on the rocks again and we're gonna climb
This
down
umbrella should do the trick.
again. And that, if everything done correctly, should take us to the third cave. There you go.
Amazing! You actually did it.
Where is Reginald? You bad little merman! Do not go so far!
Strange, isn't it? Yeah, slightly. We're gonna wake up.
Welcome to Limbo. You've been asleep for several years.
And we arrive in Limbo.
Years?
Apparently, you fell on the wrong side of the cataract. The garbage man found your body and sold it to the queen. She's always wanted a human.
Who the heck are you? Where the heck am I? And what am I doing here? What's this collar on my neck?
Good morning! At last! I am glad to see you awake. After you have adjusted a bit, we will play games.
I don't have time to play games.
Oh, yes, you will. I am the Queen of Limbo, and you are the newest member of my harem.
I am flattered, of course, but I'll have to be leaving now.
You have no choice. You will come when I call. But now, I must take my nap.
What a weirdo! Let's find a bus and get out of here.
So we arrived in Limbo now and we need to get out of here. Alright, that concludes this part 2 of Malcom's Revenge. Thank you very much for watching this retro playthrough episode. And stay tuned for the next one.
I train every
Hopefully we can get out of here and continue to our journey back to Kyrandia. Thank you so very much for watching. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks.